Hello everyone, this is Dr. Shishma Sarala, consulting homeopath at Fidicus Homeopathy. Today we are going to discuss about PCOS and its relationship to metabolic syndrome. So what is this metabolic syndrome? As you can see, metabolic syndrome constitutes of 5 different symptoms. The first symptom being low HDL. What is low HDL? That is, HDL means high density lipoprotein, which can, in a common language can be also called as good cholesterol, right? Whenever there is decrease in this good cholesterol, that is one of the symptoms of this metabolic syndrome. And whenever there is high fasting blood sugar, which is whenever you are on fast, like for example, when you take samples for blood sugars, you usually do it in two manners. One is taking FBS and PP, which is fasting blood sugar, when you are on fast and you have not consumed anything for breakfast, and then one after your breakfast, after 1 or 2 hours of your breakfast, which is called as PP, postprandial. This is one set of examining the blood sugar. The second one is random blood sugar, right? So in your fasting blood sugar, if the blood sugar is more than 100, then that can also count as metabolic syndrome symptom. What is the third one? Larger waist circumference, more than 40 in men and more than 35 in women, is also a feature of metabolic syndrome. By even just these 3 features, you might be understanding majority of people have these things right now, which is increase in FBS or increase in HbA1c, which is your either in your pre-diabetic stage or your early marginal diabetes stage, and your your HDL or your good cholesterol is already down, and your waist circumference is a little bit more than your shoulder circumference, or it can also be called 40 in men and 35 in women. Apart from that, what else should you be having to be diagnosed with metabolic syndrome? Is having high triglycerides. What is high triglyceride level? Whenever there is a drop in HDL level, usually because of unhealthy food habits, there is increase in unhealthy cholesterol also, which is direct cholesterol, triglycerides, LDL and VLDL. But in metabolic syndrome, we take triglycerides where it is more than 150. Majority people who are working at desk jobs have this symptomatology, which is decrease in HDL, increase in triglycerides, increased in waist circumference, and also there is increase in blood sugar level. Apart from that, little bit amount of people might be also having high blood pressure, which is more than 130 by 85 mm of Hg. See, if you're someone who's below 50 years of age, your blood pressure should usually be 120 or 125 to 120, or it can go a little bit down, which is 100 to 120, right? But if you're above 50, then 130 is considered common to you, right? Why? Because how is BP counted after 50 years? It's counted as 90 plus your age by 80 or 70. If the diastole, that is the below number, is going more than 80, or the above number is going more than 90 plus your age, that means you are having hypertension. So in the metabolic syndrome, if you are 25 years of age and your BP or your blood pressure is more than 30 and your diastole, which is the lower part of the BP, lower count of the BP, is more than 80, you might be experiencing hypertension, or you might be experiencing essential hypertension, or you might be experiencing a symptom of metabolic syndrome, right? So if you're experiencing any of these 3, like we have 5 symptoms, right? Any of the 3 symptoms in the metabolic syndrome, then you're positive for metabolic syndrome. People who are watching this mostly will have majority of the symptoms, which is 4 symptoms, and like minority of the people will have even 5 symptoms also. If you're someone who's suffering from PCOS, PCOD or any other female reproductive organ diseases, Fidicus Homeopathy is the answer. Here we have 2 kinds of consultation options. One is the online consultation option, and the other one is in-person or the offline consultation option. If you're someone who's staying nearby the nearest branch of Fidicus, you can contact us in person. Or if you're staying far away from us, you can contact us online through audio consultation option or through the video consultation option. Once the consultation is finished and your investigations are verified, especially to the online clients, medicines will be door delivered to you. If you're staying in India or any state in India, you will be receiving medications within 3 to 4 days. If you're staying in USA, 3 to 5 days, and across the globe anywhere else, it will take 4 to 8 business days for our medicines to reach your doorstep. If you would like to get in touch with us, you can call us on this number, WhatsApp us, or message us. And if you'd like to know more about Fidicus Homeopathy, you can check our website www.fidicus.com. If you're someone who's suffering from PCOS, PCOD, bulky uterus dysmenorrhea, fibroids, or any other female reproductive organ diseases, Fidicus Homeopathy is the answer. Why is Fidicus Homeopathy the answer? Because Fidicus Homeopathy stands for highest chance of health. Here we follow three important principles. First of all, we are experiencing good success rate in people who are suffering from PCOS, PCOD, bulky uterus, fibroids, dysmenorrhea, cervical erosion. The success rate is really good. And apart from that, the transparent treatment here at Fidicus Homeopathy. There is no gray area between the patient and the doctor. The prognosis is clearly explained to you. And personal care here at Fidicus Homeopathy is top notch. Any sort of queries or myths, any sort of doubts that you have will be explained to you very clearly. So if you want to choose cure, if you want to choose health, choose Fidicus Homeopathy. Thank you.